Body language, part of the Sticky Sales series. You've worked hard to get that important client meeting. You've refined your slide presentation to be pitch perfect. At critical moments like this, don't let sloppy body language place an invisible, unspoken barrier between you and success. Your gestures, voice tone, rate and volume can all have a profound effect on the success of your negotiations, job interviews and sales meetings. So says Dr. Carol Kinsey-Goman, author of The Silent Language of Leaders, How Body Language Can Help. You only have 10 seconds to make a first impression and establish credibility, trust, power, status, warmth and empathy. Always feel as if they need you rather than you need them. After all, you have a solution that fixes their problem. Being just south of arrogant will work in your favour and ensure that you not only have a productive conversation that moves forward, but you'll achieve more in the time you have with your customer. Acting like a softie will get you nowhere and you'll be trodden on, so be positive at all times. Crossing your arms is a negative signal in cultures everywhere around the world. With your arms crossed, you look defensive and closed, or worse still, that you're ignoring what your conversation partner is saying. Keep your arms open so that you appear to be fully involved. Data shows that you retain 38% less information when your legs and arms are crossed. Open up your arms and your mind. A purely social smile is just the mouth, but a genuine smile uses the eyes. There is nothing more powerfully addictive than a real smile. It can melt hearts and soothe nerves. It will break the ice and make your customers feel at ease with you. They will gravitate towards you. Smile when you enter a room, when you greet people, and when you present. A manic fixed grin is not advisable, however, as you will risk your audience disappearing to the lift in an explosive cloud of dust, perhaps leaving just one junior employee quaking in his seat at the back of the room. And it's very likely that he will not have the authority to sign an order. Making good eye contact can build trust and show that you are engaged and interested. If you're online, choose to use Skype or video chat rather than email when you anticipate that tensions may be high, and you will boost your chances of positive communication. Studies say that people are less hostile and negative when they look into your eyes. So, use those beautiful baby blues to disarm your opponents. But no staring. You're communicating, not trying to find the entrance to their soul with your X-ray vision. Have you ever noticed that when media-trained celebrities are interviewed, they don't fidget or distract with too many gestures? The focus stays on them. Your hands should be taking notes, not conducting an orchestra. Bring your voice down to an optimal range and speak more slowly. It will give your brain time to think for a split second and prevent you from blurting out some gibberish. Speaking slower than normal helps your customer to understand and digest what you're saying. Did you know that if you reach out and touch someone, they are more likely to say yes and comply with your request? Touching on the arm creates a human bond within milliseconds, as long as it's done in combination with other honest communication. However, be careful not to overdo it. Nadine has been in a situation where a customer's project manager hugged him tightly every time they met, both at hello and goodbye. Nadine appreciated the sentiment, but started to suspect their intentions. You will lead a lot of guff about mirroring. This is where you copy your customer's stance, position or movements in order to create a bond. In practice, this is an area fraught with danger. If it's too obvious that you're mirroring, your customer could well be offended, uncomfortable, or about to tonk you on the nose, superhero or not. Our sense about mirroring is to just let it happen. If you're getting on well with someone, it will happen naturally. We all do it instinctively. The next time you're enjoying a chat with a good friend or family member, take a little mental step outside of yourself and look at what you're doing. You'll be subtly mirroring gestures in a softer, more amiable way, tilting your head slightly when listening, widening your eyes when describing something, nodding gently to indicate understanding. Be natural. The alternative is to look creepy. Bad posture demonstrates to others that you have a lack of confidence and energy. Sit upright and tilt your head slightly when listening. This will indicate full attention and interest in what your customer is saying. Not too firm, not too weak, and never clammy. A brief, confident clasp of hands is necessary to show confidence. It is not a trial of strength. One chap, with whom Steve enjoyed what he believed to be a friendly rivalry, once gripped his hand far too hard for slightly too long. He'd had a drink, applying ever-increasing pressure until Steve loudly declared with a smile that he should let go as he was in imminent danger of embarrassing himself. Once you invade a person's personal space, you are demonstrating a clear lack of respect and indifference to them. There's no clear measurement, but you will know if you're too close. The simple act of looking at your watch may seem to be an innocent gesture, but it can be one of the most disrespectful things that you can do to another person, no matter how tempted you are. It is such a powerful rejection at every level that will give you a 5-minute break to think about it. You are permitted to use your watch in this instance, but promise that you will never ever be so rude. Our non-verbal signals are the most powerful communicative signals that we possess. Be aware of how you appear to those around you. Walk tall and walk proud. Be non-threatening but assertive. Be respectful and attentive, but don't work too hard at it. Let it come naturally, otherwise you run the very real risk of looking awkward.